And last time we told you about the chairman of Nissan Motor Company, Carlos Ghosn, being arrested related to financial crimes and being pushed out as chairman of the company. Nissan auditors found evidence of efforts by Mr. Ghosn to mislead his colleagues at Nissan for many years. But there's more to the story. Here to discuss is Lauren Fix, the car coach. Lauren, welcome. This is a pretty wild story. What do you know?
It is. Well, you know, it's very interesting. Suddenly out of the blue, a guy who runs 3 car companies, not 1 but 3. He runs Renault. He's a partnership with Mitsubishi and Nissan here in the U.S. I think there's a lot more than meets the eye. If this guy, Carlos Ghosn, who I've met many times, was actually stealing money, or they're saying that it wasn't that, they're saying that he didn't offer his proper salary. He doesn't do that himself. The accountants notify the salary of each executive. It goes to the SEC. It goes to all the different stock markets. So that would be on the financial institutions. This is very interesting and doesn't make a lot of sense.
Well, I'm curious about this. I mean, and you know, it's one thing since you do know him and met him several times, but it seems really weird to me, Lauren, that a guy would be, you know, have all these links, Nissan, Renault, and as you say, Mitsubishi, and the French government, I guess, that maybe they, what do they own part of Renault or something? Why is the French government involved here?
Well, they own part.
Explain this weird mix of the 3 car companies, Lauren.
All right. Well, Renault, pardon me, Renault helped Nissan come out of debt, but at the same time, they have a partnership with Mitsubishi for driveline components. So Carlos Ghosn actually ran a debt-free car company, which is like totally unheard of. But in the midst of all this, and it doesn't make sense because Nissan wasn't making the decisions on product coming to the U.S. Carlos Ghosn was. It sounds to me there's some politics involved. If someone was being dishonest, wouldn't you just like dismiss them, force them to quit? Why would you make a big scene and bring the police in and take them away in cuffs and try to make an immediate type of situation? The only way you would do that is if there is more than meets the eye. So either he's completely dishonest and really has something much more than we've been told, or there's a political move here and it's a coup. I believe it's a coup because Nissan USA wants to run their car company here based on what they sell. They don't want Renault telling them what to do. But unfortunately, it looks like it could impact Mitsubishi, which is struggling here in sales in the U.S., even though they have tons of great product coming out. So I think it's going to be very interesting to watch this unfold, but there is certainly a lot more than meets the eye than just, oh, he didn't disclose his proper salary. That does not smell correct to me.
Yeah, it sounds like there's more to it, and we appreciate your insight on that. Lauren, it was a few days ago we did a headline about Walmart entering into an agreement with Ford to deliver groceries to consumers in what would ultimately, I guess, be driverless vehicles. What do you know about that, and do you think it will make Walmart more competitive with the likes of Amazon and, I guess, in the retail space more generally?
Well, I think everyone's trying to get into this autonomous car delivery, so it's good to get in front of it. Although there's been some strange purchases, the partnership with Walmart makes a lot of sense, but Ford taking down all of their sedans and then purchasing an electric scooter company for $40 million, that makes no sense to me at all. But because no one's going to deliver things on scooters, but having autonomous delivery would be great. You get a code, the car comes to your home, you punch in the code, the door opens, you get your parcels. Interesting technology. We are so far off from that happening. You may not see that for another 10 years. There's a lot of technology being tested right now in Europe because they're finding that some interesting information that I found today. I was reading an Axios article that said that 7% of people in Japan jaywalk, where in the U.S., 67% of people jaywalk. So these are things that autonomous cars are going to have to be programmed for each country. Another thing that autonomous any sort of vehicle can't define is, what are you thinking? That it doesn't know. So if you decide suddenly you're going to cross the street, an autonomous car won't know that, where a human would be able to react. A computer may not expect that to happen.
Yeah. Hey, Lauren, we've only got a little bit of time, but can you give me 30 seconds on what you're driving right now?
Currently, I'm driving the brand new Kia Forte. It is running up for North American Car of the Year, and I'll be swapping that out for the brand new Porsche Cayenne, which has got the new big screen, so it should be great. So every week I drive a different vehicle, and next week is the LA Auto Show, where we'll be calling the final 3 vehicles in the car, truck, and utility category. It's very hotly contested, whether it be an electric vehicle or a traditional combustion engine, that we don't know. But I'm excited to call the final three, and we'll get to talk to you next week and let you know what else is new and hot in Los Angeles.
We appreciate it, Lauren, and we'll our condolences for having to drive that Cayenne next week. Lauren Fix, the car coach. Thanks for your time, Lauren.
Thanks, Bart.